Welcome back, whippersnappers. This is Gramps. We are playing the Shapes 2 demo. Having a great time doing this, and honestly, these videos are outperforming my other series right now by a huge factor. Um, and to be honest, these videos are way easier to edit. I had some people ask, am I going to do a full series when this is actually released? And I'll tell you what, if I can get up to 50 subscribers before that happens, then yes, I will. Okay? So jump on in, subscribe if you're enjoying these. It's super fun to make. I'm definitely gonna play it, and it's a fun game. It's so simple in concept. That's a great game to me. It's simple in concept, but just super complex in however you want to approach it. So having fun doing it. I am doing a Dave the Diver playthrough right now, and I may do some other things. The other question I would ask is, if you're enjoying these videos, would you want to see me play Shapes 1, the original? Drop a comment below. If I get enough people asking for it, I would definitely do a fresh playthrough on Shapes, either Shapes IO or on the actual software. So let me know what you would like to see. I'm happy to do it. It's a lot of fun. We have still some challenge shapes to do. As I pointed out last time, we've got these two shapes that are sharing an element that we're already creating. So the center element of this guy is the center element of these guys. And let's look at this. Yeah, so this actually has 3 levels to it. With our little, I don't know, what do you want to call that? Dragonfly, a dragonfly shape at the top. And this guy also has 3 levels. So actually, both of these also have another thing. They've got the dragonfly and then a single square rectangle, uncolored, underneath the red square. So let's get that going. I'm going to make just that that double shape going. You can, sorry, you can pin shapes up here. How do I do that? I just clicking on it. Yeah, just clicking on it. I don't know how to unpin. Doesn't matter. Okie doke. So let's find where we're making these. I think we're done with this overall, and we just need them not to necessarily connect to the rectangles, which is happening here. So yeah, these are all coming in over here and immediately going up, which is fine. That's what we want to keep doing. This is what we're going to cut off. Interesting. So, all right, let's go to there. Boop, boom. Okay, here is where we're getting these. Oh, we're mining them from here. And then rotating them. Wait, sorry. I hate going back and forth, but sometimes you gotta. Okay, these are pointing, the dragonfly is pointing up and left. So that will help. And this guy's up and left as well. So I'm gonna kibosh those. Now what we want is we're gonna cut these. Boop, 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 boom. Yes. Let's do that. Okay, and we're getting two extractors into each of these. So this is the one we want, is the upper left. Let's go over here for a minute and feed all these into a trash slot just to clear them out. Boink. Okay. So we're gonna we want the upper left. So that's great. This guy here, boom, boom. all those guys we want. These ones, where it's bring it up here, and see, bring them down here. So this with E and merge it in there. This with E and merge it in there. I'm liking the double level. You know, it takes a little while to get used to, but I am liking it. These guys are going to get what, a full full rotation. Just do 4 of those and feed them out again. Yep, perfect, exactly what we want. I think that's probably going to back up, which is perfectly fine. Better to overbuild than not. All right, so now, again, with all this existing infrastructure, we're just going to feed those bad boys in and see what we get. Yeah, see, that's exactly what we want. Now we can choose to have them on top of this shape, which I think it actually exists out there, or we can make this shape to put them on top of. All right, so let's follow this down and around a bit. Okay, we know we don't need to feed them right into the machine from here. Let's look at our blue shapes. This guy right here is exactly what we need, except for this circle piece. So that's okay, but that might be what we do. I think that's it. That's the only blue colored blocks that we have. So we are going to take those. And where can we do this? That's right there. It's 2 down. Okay. So we can do that. Let's start with a platform. Let's start with a big platform. No, let's start with a big mining platform. That's what we actually want. Now, whatever we build to modify this, we could also modify that. So we could put a small platform. So you could do this. You put that there, and you could do modifications here. We're not. I'm not really worried about that, but that will also help us. We can do some extra magic in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build our first little compressor or first little mutator here. So let's start off simple by this. And feed it in there. That's going to bring it here and there. Okay, so that's bringing this whole shape in, which is great. Now what we need to do, we need to do some surgery. So we're going to cut it. Then this, let's do a, let's do that. And then we're going to trash that circle bit. Then we're going to turn it back the other way. In the meantime, this guy is coming along here. And what we can do is get some stackers. So these are going to feed into the stackers. I'm going to do that, actually. No, I'm not. All right, into the stackers. This guy is going to go up and feed in from the top. So that means down here we're getting out exactly what we want. Then they can feed into there. And for right now, they're just going to fling off into space. So we only need 100 of these. Let's just do this. You also have to make decisions. You know, are these going to be shapes that we're going to have to do forever and ever and ever? And sometimes you don't know that. Sometimes it's a bit of a surprise. I'm going to kill that. Then get a space belt here. And I think that's where we are, right? Yeah. And then to there. Now these are just going to feed, just hop, hop, hop until they come back in here. And then they are going to come back here, and then they are just going to rocket in. So I shouldn't have destroyed that. Boink. Well, I'm not sure they're going to come in there. We will determine that. We can make it do that. So we'll force it to the far right. Okay, this is our guy here, where they're going to get all married up. So that is good. And on this one, these guys need to be at the top. I'm going to feed them in over here. And let's go to our stacker blueprint. But let's just do this. Let's see, what's the best orientation? I think it might be nice to have a stacker that had things coming from different angles. But I'm just going to go ahead and do that for now. And delete that, delete that. Oop, I didn't want to delete those. Undo. Okay, so this guy is going to come in and be on the top. All right, so I guess I should have left that. You know, sometimes you don't always plan way ahead. Perfect. Come back over here. All right, these guys are coming in on that second one. Zoom out enough. And just drag it on over here. They're coming in here. And then we are going to, oh, I think there's going to be some turning that needs to happen. Yep. We want these guys to turn 1/4 clockwise. And look at that. That's what we want. So instead of turning them here, but let's just see one come out. So we're doing this shape challenge 2. That looks pretty solid to me. Okay, let's scale this up over here. Cut that off. Let's put this over here. So get one of those. Let's see if we can get 3 of those in. This is backed up, but that might just be because of what we just did. So let's see how those go. And this one to here. And those are rocketing along here and here and here. And this is where we will give them the rotate instead of there. So get rid of those guys. And oops, I forget. All right, we want them clockwise. So, and coming in there, right? Yes. Okay. Now these guys are going to come way over here and go back into there. I believe that's going to start getting them into where we need, which we should see here. Look at that. Exactly. Sometimes it just works out. Okay, where are these guys not doing anything? Oh, there's just not enough of them coming in. Okay. So let's go back here. That's not, yeah, so this was just, the only reason this was backed up was because I turned it off for a minute. So it is backed up there. So let's just drag it down here too. Turn off that and add this in here. So that adds more. Although, can we get more? Yeah, I think we can do more. By putting that there, let's do this. Just kibosh those guys. This, there, and there. Much better. Again, blueprints. Blueprints are the way to go. Why is that not going in? Oh, you can't do a 4-way. That is really interesting. Okay. That's okay. So we can do, after we kill that, and hold the shift key. All right. Gonna bring them in here instead. And land them there. Yeah. Okay. Well, and after all that work, now we've just met that shape challenge. That's okay. We still like these guys. But we need more spiky bits. And we don't need to combine them here. So we're still getting rid of the circle. But for each of these, I think what we're going to do is this. We're going to trash. We're just going to, boom, we're just going to trash half of them. Don't necessarily need to do that. And then we need to take these guys, double them up. So we're working on this shape challenge 3 now. Let's just double check it. Yeah, see that bottom row is, oh, that's cool too. You can split them out, layer view and quadrant view. So yeah, that's the shape that we want right there. And again, if we can make that shape here, we're just going to feed it in and it's going to automatically start creating. So what we need is this 1 square and 2 spiky bits. So what I'm going to do is let's kill this guy. Instead, put another platform there. Then we'll replace that with that. Okay. And I'm forgetting. All right, we want to come in on that second one down. Second one down. Boom. Okay, so I'm just going to kill those guys off. And all of these. All right. So here is where we're going to combine things. We can first make a little spiky bit though. So let's do this. Look at that stacker again. It's sort of a different one. So what we want to do is one we've done before, where we take 2 of them and do an inversion on themselves. I'm going to get rid of that all for now. And this, and this, and this. So I'm going to do here and up. Oh, wait. No. Not doing that. Sorry. So we're going to bring them all in here. Then right there, we're doing a 180. Then we'll bring them back up. Yep. So that gives us exactly what we want right there. Okay, good. Now we need to do something with these guys. For right now, I'm going to trash them. I think. Hello? 7. Why is it not doing that? That's really weird. You can't put a trash right there. And again, I can kill all those guys too. How is this? This isn't getting a lot of content in. So that's fine. Right now we're just completely trashing these. So we can do... Oh, we can't do that. We can do that. That doubles them up. That does not work. All right. I'm trying to do 4, but I think we maybe have to do 3. I'm going to kill. Why is it not doing that? There's some conflict up above. It needs room up above. Ah, that's interesting. Okay. That's interesting. So the trash can, you cannot put right on the edge unless it's right by a ramp space. See that little flashing X? I did not know that. That's okay. We can deal with it. We can do that. Or why can we not do that one? I don't know why we can't do that one, but we can do that one. Is that? Yeah, that's taking them in. Okay, then this, we can come in here. So then we're getting 2 of those. Bringing those in. If I bring it up right here, it's just going to fall into the trash. So we don't want that, obviously. And again, only need 100 of these. That's all. So I'm going to bring those there. Now we're going to come down here and sort of do the opposite. We're going to put a trash on this side. And we're just going to bring our lonely square. I know what we can do. All right. Okay, I know what we can do. Half turn. All right, so let's do this instead. I'm going to copy that. Copy that. Put a couple of these along here. No. Then these guys, I'm going to bring before they are chopped. I'm going to bring them over here and down. So here, up and over. Here, up and over. Okay. So then that one doesn't work, but that gives us these guys at a higher quantity. Excellent. And that one's just sort of useless. Not really needed. Okay, then we need to recombine these. So we need our stacker, but will this be the right? Yeah, that'll work. This is one that it does not matter the order in which it stacks. But I am going to do that instead and push it out there. So I'm going to bring these in at the bottom. Bring these in up top. And hopefully we get our bottom layer shape. Yep, it looks like we do. Cool. And let's zoom back over here. And then all those should be getting rotated the way we want them and placed into here. And it should really just start working. And I think we can do that by just cutting that. Oh, look at that. See, that is not what we want. So that's interesting too. You can cut the belt and you'll see the shape that you're making. Okay, there's wrong rotation going on here. I think we need to do a 180. Oops. Come on. Yep. Upper left. Cool. So we're feeding some bad ones in. Perfectly fine. Now watch, I'm going to cut this here. Ah, that's our beauty. Registered beautician shape right there. Okie doke. So we're going to feed 100 of those in for Shape Challenge 3, and then we'll start looking at Shape Challenge 1. See, and again, that's already like almost 100 right there. So for Shape Challenge 1, we need, that's right, we're going to grab our little spiky shape. And I think we already had a double spiky somewhere. Didn't we have that up? Yeah, we had that right here. Excellent. Okay, this guy, so we need to take this shape here, combine it with a double spiky blue, that's the other way. Then those are going to sit on top of a regular gray circle, and those are going to sit on top of a blue square. Pretty straightforward, I would say. Let's clear some of this out for now. Yep, you see our shape 3 is feeding in. Beautiful. So, oh, and see, that's what we need right there. That's the one we just created. Hello. Excellent. Zooming out, zooming in. So, oh, not there, but here. Yeah. So we're taking this shape, which you can see is sort of suffering. Let's get rid of that and feed that on in there. No reason to throw stuff in the trash if we're going to use them. We're still not using the blue circle parts, so we can continue to trash those. But we're going to take these squares and combine them back into full squares. Yeah, look at that. 5, 4, 3. Hello, 3. I think those are feeding very slowly. 2, come on, there we go. 2, 1, there we are. All right. Got it. This one says complete extra goals for bonus platform capacity and bragging rights. Well, you know, come on, bragging rights. That's worth it alone right there. So these guys are looking good, as are these. I'm gonna slow those guys down there. And actually, I'm gonna just kibosh all this stuff here. Again, we only need 100 of these. So it's not heartbreaking. Okay, so I'm gonna bring those double spikies in here. Feed them back into themselves after a 180 turn. Exactly what we want. And the squares, in the meantime, could do a similar thing. Let's look at this. Let's copy that here and here. Feed those back in. These guys, I'm gonna do this. So this is gonna create that shape. Then all we do is take that shape and give it, instead of a 180, we just give it a 90-degree turn and do another combo on itself like this. And we've got our blue squares. So I'm going to zoom out and again, get rid of that guy. Instead, do that. Oops, want to do this. And we're going to bring these in here. Oops, not that. I can see, I can imagine that people who played Shapes 1 originally are going to sort of default to this straight down position a lot, just because it just seems to be a little easier sometimes. Okay, so, oh, that's not going to work because we want to get rid of this and that and replace it with a 90. Doesn't matter which way the 90 goes. See, there we go. Now we've got squares coming in. Okay, so squares and blue spikies. The blue spikies, I think we need to give them a quarter twist. Yeah, see these, oh, we're giving these guys a quarter twist. So but we don't have to do that twist here. So we need to get rid of all this actually, because we're gonna deal with this stuff much earlier in the chain of command. And we are going to, we'll do that later. All right, so these are top left, bottom right. These ones are, oh, these ones are, that's actually perfect. We do not need to turn those. So we just need to combine these with those red ones. So if we put them there, what's going to happen to them? They're going to come along to here and here and here, and then they're going to get into all this chaos that we no longer need. Aha. These guys are right here, so we can actually have them looks like we built a lot of infrastructure that's not getting used. What is going on here? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to copy all these, even though we don't currently use them. I'm going to bring them over here, drop them down just a little bit. Then I'm going to have them come back up this way. Boom, boom, up that way. Now, I'm not worried about saving this because I think this is our last shape that we're going to be able to do. And yeah, let's bring it up here. And let's put a platform here. Doesn't really matter what direction. This one, though, we want to combine in here. Okay. Cutting you, cutting you. And let's cut these guys. All right, so we want to bring these guys in. Oh, you can do that. You can drag across the platforms and the belt will continue. Good to know. I did not know that. And we are combining you guys. And it does not matter in which order. So for fun, I'm going to bring you guys up high and bring them in that way. You guys I'm going to bring in low. Look at that. So that's the little star shape that we want. Cool and groovy. And we can double those up if we would like. Okay, I've hidden the floor visibility. With V, you can toggle that off, which is kind of nice. Unless you accidentally do it. Down, down, down. Bring these guys all over here. And these are kind of slow. Again, only need 100 of them, but I think we can bump these guys up a bit. Oh, that's because they're completely blocked by this. That's fine. So we're gonna do boom. Get these coming along here. So they're coming in here, which we do not need them. Now we do need a gray circle. Where's our circles at? Right here? Do we really have to just go to the main platform? Wait, where are they? Those are squares. These are circles here. So I thought we had some other gray circles. Now that we had gray squares. Boom, boom. Here's some gray circles out here. Okay, let's bring those into the mix. Let's just get rid of all this nonsense here. All right, here's where we get this shape. Now we're gonna get this guy going and bring this over to right here, I believe. Isn't that right? Oh, no. I cut it a little early. That's okay. Wait, no, I'm confused. That's where we want. And to right there. Okay. Perfect. And now let's get some guys going, and we will put them on the far right. Okay, we'll get 4 going. Okay, so it should be coming in right there. Now we want another platform here that we're going to bring these guys in. So we need another platform. And then we're going to need another platform. Okay. Perfect. All right. We want these guys coming in here and here. And then nothing in the middle. And then those guys are going to continue, but I think we're going to route them around. So this is going to be the squares. Yep. Okay. So those are going to be the last part. So what we want to do now, quick and easy, this is these guys are going on the top. These guys over here are going on the bottom. So I'm going to rotate around a bit. I don't need to put them right there, I guess. Let's put them there so we can get a little bit of breathing room. Okay. I was in the top mode. There's some cool things you can do too with the different layers. I'm just going to bring these here. Zap them in. And then actually, you know what we can do is we can bring this output bring them this way. Then just do this. Oh, here, I didn't want to do that. That's all right. 4. Get rid of those. And then we've got our shape. Look at that. That's exactly what we want. One of the really nice things about shapes too is it's just so much easier to visualize the stacking order, because in shapes 1 you didn't have you were just, it was just 2D, so you weren't seeing a lot of that. Bring that in here. And where's it coming in? Okay, it's coming in the far. So just bring that in here. And we're just going to overwrite that. So I think this might be it, my friends. It for Shapes 2. I did look at a couple of other people's videos, Catherine of Sky. I haven't looked at any of Nilaus's videos. Just, I love Nilaus. He is amazing. But when I watch his stuff, then I want to build his way. And I don't want to do that. I want to, if I'm going to do my own series, I want to have it my way. Or the highway. No, my way regardless. And so these should be feeding in now. We'll be getting our first count on that. Is that not counting? Oh my God, what did we do wrong? Did something wrong? What is going on here, folks? Oh, there's a double. How does that happen? Okay, that's, I know somebody watching this video saw it, and you were screaming at the window, screaming at the screen. It's not there. Is it here? Okay, it's back here. These are coming in doubled up. Yeah. Oh my God. I did this so long ago. I'm so sorry, everyone. It's so frustrating. We don't want that. Okay, it's not there. It's here. We're feeding doubles in. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. That is so annoying. Boink. Fixed. That is so annoying. I'm sorry. I know how frustrating that is when you're watching that and you're like, oh, you idiot. You completely screwed the pooch. Yeah, I've been there. I've been yelling at the screen before too. Even with, somebody as amazing as Nilaus. He makes a little error and I'm yelling at the screen. He catches it, of course. Of course, he's got, 100,000 people watching his videos to tell him that too. I don't. All right. So I just ramped up the input so those should get going quicker, which is good. All right. So those. Oh, so annoying. I'm sorry. All right. So anyway, that is going to eventually clear itself out. Not really anything you can do to speed it up. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm really digging this, having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, see, that's what we want. Now they're going to come in and get correctly transformed. See what you, and again, a nice thing about this is I can come in here and I can snip it and zoom in on it. See, that is the shape that we want, but you can see it's not the shape that we're getting yet, but it's the shape that we will be getting. Oh, ridiculous. So, yes, I am very excited about this. Please go and put it on your wish list. That just lets the developer know that there's interest in it. It helps them out in the same way that subscribing and liking these videos helps me out and helps me bring you this top-notch content. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so like I said, there we go. There's our first one in, and now they're going in. And again, I could ramp it up, but we only need 100 of them, so I'm not super worried about it. It's sort of on autopilot. Right now I would be focusing on whatever the next shape is, get that going. So yeah, I've just watched it. So what I was getting at in the beginning of all that, I apologize, is I was getting to the point of I looked at Catherine Sky's videos and she had the exact same shape challenges as I do. I thought they were randomized. They're not. So there's not really a whole lot of replayability of the demo. But that said, eventually that's not, what we need to worry about. So we're looking forward to the full game. No date on it yet, but we'll definitely be playing it. If you're interested in seeing a series on it by me, Goofy Gramps, I am very happy to do that. Just toss me some subscribes, and then I'll know the interest is there, and we'll get it going. In the meantime, you might see a couple Dave the Diver videos pop up into your feed from me. It's another great game, guys. I mean, folks, it's really a fun game. It's cool. It's casual, but it's not really that casual, to be honest. There's a lot of stuff on it. I'm also willing to do a playthrough of Shapes 1 and get that going to sort of feed the beast until Shapes 2 comes out. So happy to jump in. Let's get to the end here. We're just about 25 away. And I can see we've probably already got that many made by now. So we're going to end our wonderful series. It's been a ton of fun doing this. And I'm, like I said, really looking forward to the real one. So please come back and join us. Let me know what you want to see. Almost at the end. There we go. Bragging rights unlocked. Awesome. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. This is Gramps signing off.